So here's a quick update on the bezel issue with my Tudor Black Bay Bronze. What's up guys, this is Amit and welcome back to An Indian Abroad, where I do a lot of unboxing videos and in-depth reviews, mostly talking about watches and tech, but I also like to feature interesting cars and motorbikes when the opportunity presents itself. Now, after I put up the video where I demoed the slight issue I was having with the bezel on this Black Bay Bronze here, a lot of you commented on the YouTube channel and also on Instagram as well, saying that I should just work the bezel under running water or running tap water. And so I've done exactly that, and that has helped the situation quite a bit. So I can just show you again how the bezel is working now. So that has sort of unjammed, if that is a word. That has gotten rid of some of the patina probably, which was causing the issue. So as you can see there, the bezel now works to a point, but I'm having to still apply a lot of pressure to get it to move. And I wouldn't call it smooth and buttery as it normally is, so it's still a bit clunky, but it's definitely a lot better than my previous video would suggest. So you can see it's also jumping a few clicks as well, again in the sense I can't precisely position it to where I want it to. But good news is just running it or working the bezel under tap water has cleared some of that issue. So that made me think maybe I'm being a bit too paranoid and stupid here, in a sense that I want to send this watch back to Tudor and not have it with me for the next 6 weeks or so. You know, if having it under tap water fixes it to this level, maybe I should just leave it in a bowl of hot water or lukewarm. Wow, that's stuck again. Or lukewarm water, and see how that fixes it. Maybe I can avoid sending this watch back to Tudor. So yeah, let's just give it a shot and see what that does to this watch. Just need to make sure that the crown is properly screwed as well. And I'm just gonna put it into this bowl of lukewarm water now. Right, like I said, I'm gonna leave it in there for a few minutes and see what happens then. Right, so it's been a few minutes now. Let's just try and see if that has made any difference to the bezel. Wow, it's still okay. It's much better. Still a bit clunky. It's still stuck in some places. So there, for example, I'm having to apply a lot of pressure. Let me actually first of all wipe this off. So there it is now. I've taken it out of the bowl of water. I left it there for about 12-15 minutes I think, and I've given it a good wipe, and as you can see there, all the green stuff has now come off and the watch looks much better. So probably I should have done this a lot earlier, but for now I'm happy with it. Let me just put the strap back on. Right, so there it is. Let's just see if leaving it in hot water or lukewarm water has made any difference to the bezel. Right, I'm sure you can tell. Wow, it's stuck there. It's still not better. So wow, I can't move it again. So yeah, now I'm absolutely sure that it's not just me being stupid, and I've now actually, well, kind of cleaned the watch. I don't think I'm the person who can chuck brushes and stuff on this watch. So just leaving it in hot water, running it in tap water as well. I've tried that. So yeah, I don't want to put too much pressure on that bezel in case I break something. I'm gonna leave it there and send this watch back to Tudor, like I said in my previous video. Okay, I've just picked up my watch to pack it up and send it back to my local AD, and I thought I'll just give it one last try to see if something might have changed. And surprise, surprise, the bezel seems to have fixed itself. So let me just give you a demo first. I mean, as you can see there, it's back to being smooth and buttery as it always used to be. And surprisingly enough, I haven't done anything to it apart from putting it in hot water as I just showed you, and leaving it there for a couple more days after that video. So even though at the time while I was recording the video it seemed like the hot water did not help much, but it does now look that, you know, that hot water did clear away some of the stuff that was causing the issue probably. I mean, this is such a relief, and I am so glad that I decided to put that video up, and even more glad for the people who watched it and also commented with their suggestions. Thank you so much for doing that. That has saved me from having to send this watch back to Tudor. And I don't have any problem sending this watch back to Tudor or even my local AD, but because we are currently in a lockdown situation, I was having to post this watch back as opposed to just physically taking it into my local AD. So that postage bit was what was, making me nervous and making me uncomfortable. Anyway, I'm gonna monitor this bezel for a couple more days, maybe even a week, just to make sure that the bezel doesn't get stuck again and it is actually really fine, not just temporarily fixed itself. And like I said, I am so glad I decided to put that video up. I mean, sorry if it scared some of you from buying this watch, or even put you off from buying this watch. That wasn't the intention. In fact, I was scared myself when this happened. But yeah, the real intention behind this was to actually document the ownership experience, and hopefully that helps you in understanding what sort of things to expect from a bronze watch. Anyway, I think I'm rambling a bit too much now, as some of my friends have suggested after watching my video. So I'm gonna wrap this one here. I hope you found these videos useful. If you did, please hit that like button, as it does help the channel massively, and consider subscribing for plenty more videos to come. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take care.